Agape, brothers and sisters, this is Wolf Suzaki.
And I'm the Lionheart. We're just two guys who enjoy boffer fighting with friends and each other.
I started this around the age of 16 when it was introduced to me by a friend, and we made lightsabers.
Yes, and then Wolf Suzaki introduced me into it about a year and a half ago.
Which, when I was introduced to YouTube, I found Will Gray 42, and he struck the fire in me once again. I had laid off of it for a couple of years, found Will Gray 42, and saw those awesome people over in California, and wanted to do it again. Started making some more of my own, and sucked in my little minion friend people. Now he shall learn the way of making buffer swords. Yes. When I did get back into it, I was originally using half-inch PVC pipe. I got some of my little minion friends to start making them as well, and one of them moved up to 3/4 longer swords that started breaking my half-inch. So then I had to figure out how to make another sword that could withstand his blows, which came up with more 3/4 pipes, which then went into wood and rebar in the middle of some of them, which you'll see every now and then, which is kind of fun, but extremely heavy. The swords were just so long and so heavy and so thick, and then you're hurting yourself. The sparring sessions, which used to last 2 hours, now lasted about 15 minutes when you had plenty of daylight left, and people went home with hurting hands trying to hold the steering wheel. I slowly began rethinking my sword models and went back down to the basics. Thank you, Will Gray, for your standard boffer. Those have been a big help with building some new and improved styles. Still get hit on the hand every now and then, but it's not near as bad as it used to be.
And not only in using the standard boffer have we found that half-inch was not only a lot more practical, but it hurt less. So we've been coming up with other designs that represent actual katanas and gladiuses and other awesome swords that we love to use, and they're less painful.
Along with using the half-inch, and also with advanced technology and advanced sword-making skills, which you will gain as the more swords you make, we've come up with more personalized designs. If you watch the videos, you'll see I'm dancing around all the time. Looks like a rapier style. And my hand gets hit a lot because he uses more of the samurai style, and they chop people in half with one blow. I found out how to curve the PVC pipe in the middle. Gives it a beautiful look. This was his second sword, I believe,
Yes,
third sword.
This was
Made it all by himself. I'm so jealous because it looks better than any of them I've ever made. Beautiful sword and easy to use. Feels great in your hand. But we're able to personalize these, and they feel great. And with a personalized weapon, it feels like we can control it more. And with better control comes less pain, because I am a pansy. Which is why I have a basket on my hand grip, which I actually still had to modify because he was still crushing my thumb. But it looks more like the Scottish sword, but I use it more like a rapier because it's light enough. It is not as long as the rapier. I've been looking at buying a real rapier, and the blades are very long, and they seem a little bit heavier. But this way I'm able to personalize my fighting style and dance around, and I can punch his sword and not have to worry about breaking my thumb and my fingers, which still happens even with the standard boffers, but not half as bad. So I think I'm going to make one with a little bit more curve. I'm going to try that out. My first attempt at the rapier style actually was a 3/4. Protected my hand quite well. Is a lot heavier, but it also looks like a pirate cutlass, which is my one of my many next projects coming up. Hopefully we can give you guys some ideas on some really cool stuff.
Yes, especially since I've been experimenting with different designs. I've I've always loved the long broadsword claymore style. It's really just powerful. So I've been adapting the foam and uh, the sword work just to fit that actual style. As you can see, it's quite a massive weapon here.
You should point at the screen, get that.
Great,
Yeah.
great, actually, yes, great against sword and shield because it's just got all that power behind it. But at the same time, it's half inch.
Half-inch PVC, and it's he's very fast with that thing. I was expecting a lot of power. Generally, with power comes slower speed. And with the people I've battled in the past that used the larger swords, even when they were light, they were big and mighty swings. They were slow enough where I could block and jump away or whatnot. But he's very fast for that thing. You'll probably see that in the videos, in other videos, as he whoops my tail and I have a shield and a big sword.
But yes, we enjoy it a lot. It's a lot of fun. We just hope that you guys enjoy the videos too. So yeah, that about wraps everything up. We hope we'll be able to get some more videos on here for you guys coming up here lately. But thanks to all who watch. Those who don't, you should. Well, I'm the Lionheart.
And I'm Wolf Suzaki. God bless. It's coming. He struck the... We're going to edit that part.
Yes, considering just I've been experimenting.
Where did I start? I had it. Okay. A lot. Type. Yep.